but they just don't know. People see me, but they just don't know. Come on, baby, let the good time roll.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is straight out of Boston, aka the King of Boston, and today we're back for episode 11 of the Johnny Legend Road to the Show. And you can see here we are updating our attributes a little bit here. We had like 470 points after our last start, and I figured I would just show you guys kind of where my stats are at this point. I know some people like to see them. And we're up to about an 80 overall at this point, so we're making our way on. We're still chugging along with this series as we are into Season 2, and we're getting closer towards that midpoint. But anyway, I wanted to ask you guys how you would feel about me live streaming some of this series, live streaming a couple starts, and then not using those for episodes. Now that, 2K14's out and I got my Elgato and all that, for one, a lot more people are itching for that 2K, looking for some 2K videos out of me, so I might try to focus a little bit more on those. And also, since I got my Elgato, live streaming has been so much easier now, and I can live stream in pretty solid quality off of my Elgato. So I just want to let you guys know how you'd feel about me live streaming this from time to time, and then not making episodes out of those videos. You can just go back and watch the live streams or whatever if you're not there. If I do live stream the series, I'll try to do it at more opportune times. Like, for example, I live streamed the other night at around like 10 p.m. Eastern on a Sunday night. I wouldn't live stream a big series like that just because I know I won't get as many viewers or whatever, but I would, maybe try to do it on like a Saturday afternoon or something. But, hey, just let me know what you guys think about live streaming some of this and stuff, because I would like to focus on making some 2K videos. For one, those to get a lot more views in these videos, and I'm not one to, be all about getting the views and all that good stuff, but it certainly does help the channel grow. And my channel's plateaued a little bit recently, and I'm trying to get it back on its course, and I think that going back to a lot of 2K will help out, because 2K really helped blow my channel up in the past year or so. Once 2K13 came out and I got going with my association on my career, that's when my channel really started to grow quickly, and that's around the time when I got my partnership. So anyway, just let me know what you guys think of that. Other than that, we're going to talk about the gameplay here a little bit, and you can see we're going up against the Detroit Tigers, getting Prince fielded to strike out there. Johnny Legend really starting to look good here. He's allowed a run already on an infield single earlier, but we get the strikeout right there on the nice curveball. That goes down looking, or that guy goes down looking. Andy Dirks up now, the 0-1 count, 2 outs in the inning, and that's going to be a ground ball to the third baseman. I think that's Mike Moustakas, but I could be wrong. Moustakas might be hurt, but nonetheless, that is going to be the third out in the inning. Now, bottom of the fifth inning, 0-2 count to Alex Avila, and Avila does not hit lefties very well. He saws this one off, though, on a broken bat, and I thought that Moustakas was going to come in and make this play since he had the momentum going to first base. Everyone else thought I was going for it, and that ends up as an infield single. 0-2 count here to Jose Iglesias. Iglesias is going to get this one grounded to the second baseman. The throw to the shortstop at second base is offline, and then the throw to first is not in time, so 2 runners on now with 2 out in the inning. Austin Jackson up. Jackson's going to hit this one just past the glove of the first baseman. I cannot get over to first base in time to cover it. The second baseman picks it up. So 3 kind of cheap little base hits here for the Detroit Tigers. That leads to a Miguel Cabrera at bat, but luckily I get Cabrera to end up popping this one up to the third baseman. I do think that is Moustakas over there. He makes the catch, and we get out of the inning successfully without allowing a run. That's what counts. A 5-1 ball game here in the bottom of the 7. 2 outs. Austin Jackson up. Jackson saws this one off, or chops this one to the third baseman. Fires on to second in time. And that's the third out of the inning. We are through 7 strong, only allowing 1 earned run so far. We come back out for the bottom of the 8th. 2 men on. V-Mart is up. The first pitch of the AB. He's going to pop this one up into the deep right center field. Right fielder is over. He will make the catch, and we get out of the 8th inning unscathed. And that would do it for Johnny Legend. He's going to get pulled right after this at bat in the bottom of the 9th. 0-1 count. That is going to be hit just past the glove of the shortstop. I believe that's Alcides Escobar over there playing. I can never tell because guys always get hurt in this game, but nonetheless, we're going to get pulled after this at bat. As you can see, Ned Yost is going to come on and take us out for the righty. Aaron Crow would end up coming in, the closer for the Royals. Although Greg Holland closes in real life, Crow is doing the closing duties in this series for now. Greg Holland, one of the best closers in baseball at this point. He had a phenomenal year, flew under the radar a bit. But you can see Johnny Legend, he allows 9 hits, only gets 2 Ks. But at the end of the day, we only allowed 1 earned run. And at the end of the day, we get the win. So that's what counts. And it was a solid start for Johnny Legend. Anyway, next start, we are here at home once again. Or actually, the last start was on the road, excuse me. But we're at home going up against the New York Mets. And this was when Johnny Legend was absolutely phenomenal. Top of the second inning, 3-2 count. We get Johnny Gomes to go down on that fastball. The lefty specialist, Johnny Gomes, cannot do anything with that pitch right there. It looks like his overplate discipline killed him, or ended up hurting him a little bit there. But 0-2 count here. Top of the third inning to the 7-hole hitter. That's going to be strike 3 in the 97-mile-an-hour cheese up and in. Another strikeout for Johnny Legend. Looking good right here, top of the 4th inning. David Wright up 0-1 count. Wright's going to pop this one up, be inside out to the first baseman. Billy Butler is there for the catch. That's going to be the 3rd out of the inning. And we are through 4 perfect innings so far, top of the 5th. Here is the batter on the 0-2 count. Strike 3 on the fastball, and that is 14 up, 14 down so far for Johnny Legend. Looking strong against this New York Mets lineup, top of the 6th. First batter of the inning, 0-1 count, and he's going to hit that back up the middle for the base hit. We lose the no-hit bid. We lose the perfect game bid, and that is the first Mets base runner in their 16th at-bat of the game. So here we go, later in the inning. Here is Mike Baxter up, I believe. He's going to end up grounding this one to the second baseman. Fire onto first in time. The runner on third will not come home and score, and that is going to result in the 3rd and final out of the inning. So we're through 6 strong shutout innings so far. Ike Davis up in the top of the 7-2 away, 1-2 count. Strike 3 on the changeup in to Ike Davis, and that's going to be the 3rd out of that inning. So we're through 7 shutout innings so far. A phenomenal performance. Here is Yunel Escobar, top of the 9th inning, runner on first base. We've been left out there. I was a little skeptical coming back out for the 9th, but we were feeling it right now. That's going to be strike 3 to Yunel Escobar. And now a 2 away in the inning. David Wright is up. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. That's going to be grounded to the second baseman, who will fire onto first in time. And it is a complete game shutout for Johnny Legend. He goes 9 shutout innings. Phenomenal performance from the young left-hander. Ends up getting, I believe, maybe 6 strikeouts or something. Only allows 3 hits. And I think it might have been more like 8 strikeouts. I'm not really too sure, but nonetheless, just a great performance from Johnny Legend. Definitely a confidence booster, as well as you know, we've really been struggling so far in kind of the first half of the season, but we string really our last 3 starts, if you go back to the last episode, have been very solid. But nonetheless, that's pretty much going to do it. So there's Emilio Bonifacio. I forgot he's our second baseman. I always forget who it is, but nonetheless, you can see we only allowed 2 hits. We get 5 strikeouts, no runs, none earned. Great start, and you can see we get the player of the game as well. So big performance, as I've probably mentioned it enough now. But anyway, here we go, getting into the next part of the episode. As you can see, our final stat line, we only allow hits in, it looks like, the 6th and 8th inning. We only threw, what, 15 plus 82 is 97 pitches, so going deep into games too, which is helpful. But here we go. The Cleveland Indians, the bane of my existence here in this road of the show. This team hits me hard every time I play them. Let's see if we can shut them down. We're going up against Michael Wacha, who's now on the Indians for some reason. Don't really know how. But top of the 1st inning, first pitch of the game, and that is taken into deep right center field. Michael Brantley crushes that one all the way to the wall. That will one hop up against it. It will be a leadoff double for the Cleveland Indians, and already things are off to a rough start here in Kansas City, as Dribble Cabrera up next, the 1-2 count. And we get Cabrera to go down. Cabrera is especially a guy that hits me really hard, and good to get him early on, so hopefully that can boost our confidence a little bit in this start. Jason Kipnis up, another guy who's very talented on this Cleveland Indians roster. He hits that one back up the middle for a base hit. Lorenzo Cain over to field. It'll fire it into the cutoff man. The runner will come home and score, and just like that, it's a 1-0 lead for the Cleveland Indians early on. And now, here is Carlos Santana, the next batter, to the 0-1 count to Santana. That is crushed into deep left center field. And just deep left field, actually. Not deep left center, but that is way gone. And that is going to be a 3-0 lead. So here we go. That is going to be strike 3 to Drew Stubbs to end the inning. We finally get out of the 1st inning. And that will, hopefully, we can settle down from here. But heading into the top of the 2nd inning, Lonnie Chisnall will lead off. 0-2 count with 1 out in the inning. He's not leading off. There's 1 out in the inning. What am I talking about? That's a base hit into right field. Osmer over to field. He'll fire it into the cutoff man, but it's a 1-out base runner for the Indians. Here's Kelly Shopick, the former Boston Red Sox, the 1-1 count, and Shopick crushes this to deep left center field. And I keep saying deep left center. It's just left field. You can't get it through your head. Anyway, that's going to be gone. And just like that, it's a 5-run lead for the Indians. Carlos Santana up with 2 outs in the inning. After a couple more guys get on, we get Santana to pop one up to Lorenzo Cain in center. And we finally work our way out of the inning. But Jesus, it has not been a good start so far for Johnny Legend. 2-2 count here. We actually get to the 3rd unscathed, even though we allow a couple base runners. Does not matter. We do not allow any runs. And now we head into the top of the 4th inning. 3-2 count to Kelly Shopick, the man who had a home run earlier. Well, Shopick is going to ground this one to the 3rd baseman, and he will fire onto first base. It might have been Bonifacio over there playing 3rd, but not too sure. Anyway, 1-2 count to Michael Brantley now with 1 out in the inning. Brantley's going to ground that one to the 3rd baseman. It's bobbled, and he will end up reaching first base safely. So, not getting any help from our defense at this point. And now, next batter is going to be Dribble Cabrera. The 2-1 count as the runner is going. He will be safe at second base, even though Salvador Perez is catching. He has one of the strongest arms in baseball. Could not do anything right there. Actually, it does not look like Salvador Perez, but he's our usual catcher. After he advances up to 3rd base, Oh, I don't know why he didn't throw it to me. I don't know why he didn't try to get to the bag. I don't know. Our defense was not helping us out at this point. So that's another run that will be unearned, but it still does not help. We finally get the batter to go down, Jason Kipnis, and that is going to be the third out of the inning. But we would be pulled after that. 4 not so strong innings, 8 hits, 5 runs, or 6 runs, 5 of them earned, 4 strikeouts. Luckily, we don't pick up the loss, though. We came back, but we end up losing it late, 9-7. That's going to be the ball game. That's going to be the episode. So I want to thank you guys for watching. Hope you did enjoy. So I'm out. Peace.